I think I should be finishing inventory. I did sleep on the concept of how to handle equipment slots. The way we handled it with a mapping previously, it was the best. I'm unnecessarily overcomplicated. The main changes we're going to do to equipment is that now a single item can be equipped in multiple slots at the same time. And we're not going to make distinguish between slots that are active or inactive. It will just depend on how the item is being handled depending on the slot. And stackable items can be equipped in a slot. So you might have a slot which is called grenades and might have a stackable stack of grenades. And if you want to have certain item to get only picked up uniquely, you can make this mechanic very easy yourself. So there's no need to handle that in the plugin itself. And with a helper function called slot exists, it just checks if within keys there is a predefined key. So I would really like equipment slots to be predefined in the component. So if we go here, 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 and we have the equipment and inventory, you have equipment mapping. And what I want is for it to have just a predefinition of slots that you want to have. And we're going to have maybe like a function that allows you to define those slots. So having a mapping that have empty fields is okay as long as you have unique keys. So this is still 3 slots already active and ready to roll. Okay, so I got this and I'm just fixing everything. Get slot data row. Okay, this is completely useless. Thank you. Oh, and everything. Okay. Get item in slot. I just find and just say this. Okay. Add item to slot. Does exist. If true, then add and call. Add item to slot. Mm-hmm. Should I make separate event dispatchers for server and client? Probably not. Like those are both server. Item updated, equipment slot updated. I think this is okay. So now within the item component, it's not breaking. Let's see. How is that not breaking? Let's go into equip and unequip. Okay, equip item. Authority, yes. Can be equipped, yes. So get item in slot from inventory. Okay. If there is an item in slot, so only if true, then unequip that item from that specific slot. Okay. And then we want to add item to slot, and this is happening on the server. And we are calling on item equipped, and this is calling a call equipment slot updated. Okay. So that works. So now let's check unequip. Yes, yes. Remove item from slot. Now remove item from slot. Checks if slot exists, of course. And what it actually does, it sets an empty slot. So it doesn't remove entirely something from a mapping, because I could just remove. But if I do a remove, I'm removing the key as well. And I do want to have the same key. So this is important to do this instead of operations on the slots directly. Call equipment update remove. Okay. And we still have reference to the item. How? We need to, okay, it doesn't. We need to item in slot. We need to get item in slot, not only slot exists. And if it exists, we want to set item. Wait, it's this. We want to set this. I want to make sure it's exactly this. So we want to set it regardless. If it's an empty reference, we don't care. Then it's an empty reference. And the slot is slot. Okay. I could just reuse this one. Item, slot. Okay, yeah, now it's fixed. Get back to item. So we remove this and then we call on item unequipped. So we are assuming that unequipped worked. Maybe we should move slot exists, or maybe we should call it somewhere else as well. Yeah, we should. Let's do that. Let's get back. Oh, I closed that by mistake. Okay, yeah. Because we do have inventory. We want to get inventory and want to say slot exists. We want to double check that actually. We want to do that check here. And only if this passes, we want to go forward with it. Which means we don't have to do this check here. We kind of do. We do, just in case we do. It doesn't hurt. Like this is a very, it's nearly a free function. It's very little to do. Unequipped from slot. Okay. And this is unequip, and I have to do the same in equip. Okay, so before I get item in slot, I have to get inventory, see if slot exists, and continue forward only if it does exist. If it doesn't exist, we are not trying to unequip, obviously. Sometimes they can't drag multiple items for some reason. Okay, so only if true we are going forward with this. And this already has an error message that will be printed, so I don't have to do it here. It's internally checked. In theory, I could also do this print strings here, but it doesn't matter where they're done. Okay, let's see. If it still works. And I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to handle now pickup of default weapons. So on item pickup, I have inventory component, that's great. What I want to do is actually, I want to get our item component and I want to say, okay, so first of all, we need get items of gameplay tag. I'm going to make sure that our gameplay tag is, yeah, what is it here? It's here. Item weapon secondary pistol, and here, and the second one is item weapon primary rifle. Okay, so when I check slot tags, do I ever check slot tags? Item type. Let's go into item component. Let's find item type. Let's see, where did we ever use it? Did we ever use it anywhere with it? Okay, this is wrong. What we really want to do, first of all, item component. Second of all, we want to see if it's, where is it? Gameplay tag. Okay, we have matches tag, matches any tag. We want to say matches tag. So we are checking, let's say, something dot weapon. Is it matching this tag? And not exactly. And I'm going to test it in a second because I'm really interested if it works properly. So what kind of tag do we have here? Here we have test item. Okay. So in our player character, we already have a test for tag of gameplay tag. Okay. We are checking test item. Okay. So let's test it out first. I'm going to pick up everything. Okay, so 9 with test item. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How the hell did he do 9? He did because this entire functionality, when I'm removing, doing this, doesn't really work properly. So what I want to do is not set this. I want to have my local array. I want to add unique. This item. So whenever they match, I want to add instead of remove, and then I want to return. Okay. So 8 items total, 8 items with my tag. 14 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, it's now calculating properly. So for my test, I need to know if it's working as I intended to work. So here I want to change this tag to not be misc tempi. I want to just do all, everything is an item, pretty much. So item weapon is also an item. So let's see if he will count weapons as items as well currently. 14 and 0 with tag item. Okay, so now I want to go into this function and I just want to swap them. Because I don't know how comparison works exactly. So 14 items, 40 items with tag item. Okay. Item misc or item weapon. Oh, let's do it like this. So all weapons, doesn't matter what the weapons are. Okay. So I got 10 items, but only 5 weapons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I got 4 weapons. What the hell? Oh, 5. Sorry, I didn't scroll up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's correct. Only 4 items that have tag test, which isn't correct. Mm. Test. Oh, okay. This doesn't have, so 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, it's correct. But let's make sure that all the getters are using all the item getters are adding instead of removing. Okay, we need another one. Result items. Oh, no, this actually for once works correctly. Mm. Uh, okay, all items of class, then just filter class of tag, adding unique to final array. Okay, gameplay tag, adding unique to final array. Great. Uh, counting all stacks. Is item in inventory. Uh, does it contains this item? Okay. Okay, seems it works. So now I know that it works. I can go here. I can say on item pickup of my. Oh, I don't want to do on pistol. I want to actually do that in the parent class. Let's remove that. I don't know what I was doing here. And here I also have nothing. Great. Mm. Let's just finish this. Okay, on item pickup, get all items of tag, and now I can properly say that depending on my tag, type, item type. Okay, so on item type, switch, and now my item type is either a primary or a secondary. I don't care about the rest. So so when I pick up primary, I want to. You know what? No, I want to do it differently. I want to equip in slot. I don't have to do this switch. I want to equip in slot immediately. For this inventory on pickup, I want to equip in slot. Okay, now I have to do a select. And now I have to say, depending on my type, I have to do a switch. I can't do a select. Oh, this is so annoying, but that's gonna be still a lot easier. So I'll just have either a primary weapon or a secondary weapon. I don't care about anything else, and no default. If it's primary, I want to equip in primary, and if it's secondary, I want to equip in secondary. And this will trigger both equip and unequip. On item unequip, I want to just drop item. Um, but only if it's not active weapon. I can get unequipped from active weapon and I want to ignore it. So if it's not active weapon, I want to just drop it. So if it gets unequipped from primary or secondary, I am dropping it. And after equipment, I need also some debugging. Or you know what? I'm actually going to even attach the actor. And I will go to my test character mesh and I'm going to add 2 sockets. Let's do it here, add socket, let's call it rifle or primary. And on a tie, on the right tie, we're going to add socket, call it pistol holster, and yeah, let's rename this to rifle holster. So let's add a preview mesh. Okay. So something like this. Oh wait, he is right-handed. So something like this and like this and like this and yeah, okay, close enough. Now let's get to the other one. This is rifle, this is pistol. Pistol, okay. So like this. Like this and reverse it. I just place it correctly now. Let's say it's here. Okay. Pistol holster, rifle holster. Okay. So on our test weapon, we want to attach actor to actor. I mean, we want to attach actor to component. Get owner, instigator, This is a pawn cast to character. And now that we have it as a character, we have mesh. That's the parent. Target itself. Socket name is. This is on primary. And this is on secondary. Oh, and we want to do snap, keep world, don't weld. And this will be pistol, holster. We're going to collapse that to function. We're going to say attach to mesh. This is inventory. After component object reference. Yes. And this will be the socket name. Okay. That's going to be easier to do it like this. Rifle holster. And this is pistol holster. Detaching on unequip on dropping is automatic, so I don't have to care about detaching. That should be enough. Hopefully. Let's pick up a rifle. On pickup, I don't know if it's called properly equip. Guess it didn't. Test weapon, let's see. On item pickup, you should do this. Okay, let's see. Let's print out primary. And let's print out secondary. Let's see if it even gets printed out. No, it doesn't. Okay, so this switch on gameplay tag fails. Okay, but I can just copy that and I can implement that in the item itself, right? So I can just go here and say, you know what, on item pickup, please do this. And on my pistol pickup, please do this. Or you know what? No, let's still continue to do it universal. Let's do it here. I just have to be more precise. And currently I have just two very specific weapons. Otherwise I would have to add more to this. So let's just do this. And secondary will be this. Because do I really need this kind of things? Probably not. I could also say hashtag, and like I did in the item component, find references everywhere. Yeah, like this has to be first. So I can go here. I can say if this tag has tag primary, now I want to have different execution. So if this has primary, I want to go here. Then if, um, wait, no, not this. I'm looking for, uh, again, it's matches tag, not has tag. Matches tag. So tag one matches primary. Then I want to do this. And if tag one matches secondary, okay, secondary, and then I want to do this. Actually, I can probably even collapse this function, and it failed because some reasons. What? Uh, Collapse a function matches tag. And it should say item matches tag. Item matches tag. Then output is true or false. Okay. So I can just say if it matches primary, I want it to get put here. And then if it matches secondary, no matter what kind of secondary, I want it to go here. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Okay, so this is primary, this is secondary, and this is nothing. So now on item and equip you do this, and we want to do also on item equip. Oh, stack equip item and then attach to socket. Okay, so equip item here. This is already connected. Primary, secondary, rifle, pistol. It looks like everything is connected. Let's test it. Okay, print string is being called. That's at least something. Get item component, AGR library. Okay, where? Yeah, cool story, but okay, unequip item. Okay, so if slot exists true, get item in slot. Okay, get item in slot doesn't work. Why? Mm, and then unequip. So this failed. Couldn't get this item in slot. Okay. So I'm going to make a breakpoint here. And I'm going to also have in the equip. I'm not going to make breakpoint here. I'm going to make breakpoint here already. I'm going to run in a separate window. I'm going to select my, I have no idea which item. And I am going to pick up this rifle. Okay, so target is inventory. We have a valid and we have primary weapon. Okay, we want to equipment slot primary weapon. So on our test player character, we do have such a slot, which is called primary weapon, active weapon, primary weapon, secondary weapon. We can even track what we have referenced here. So slot exists. Okay, we got 3 values, which is great. And we go here. True. Okay, great. Slot exists. That's awesome. Get item in slot. Okay. Just returns. Has item in slot. What? It says true. Oh, okay. Okay, got it. So this is equip item, equip item. Get item in slot returns. No, wait. Okay, again. Yes. Yes. Slot exists. Get item in slot. Yes. Okay, yes. Get item in slot. Why is it true? It's true because it finds an item. But this, it's not true. It is true if this is valid. Yeah. Oops. Get item slot is not the same as slot exists. It's a different function. Okay, let's actually try to remove this breakpoint and let's try to run this because now unequip should properly trigger. Add item to slot, it gets added. Okay. Primary. Okay, it is added to my player character. Oh, but it is hidden though. Which means that in our item component, when we are equipping and we match all the checks, we also want to set hide item. Okay, on equip. We want to check visibility. And we want to say hide item, visibility not. What the hell? Mm, mm. And in our test item, now when we say equip, want to say visibility, yes. Maybe visible, it's better. Visible. Well, no shit. Yes. Mm. Oh, visible detaches. Forgot about that. This item component. Yeah, it detaches, doesn't it? Simulating component was physics simulating. Okay, yeah. It changes. It's like visibility on dropping. We don't want to change state. We want to just do this. Yeah, we just want to do this. That's overdoing. So on equip, instead of doing this, want to do this. What? Where? Why? Oh, it has no reference to our owner, of course. Owner of the component is the target. Yeah, okay, it's attached, but it's not visible for some reason. Mm. Oh, I think I know what I did. No, sum to target, sum to target. Inventory owner, maybe just cast this and not bother with it. Why are they being dropped there instead where they should be dropped? Ooh. Uh, okay. Mm, on item unequip from slot active weapon. I want to. Oops. Yes, self. Uh, and Also, I want to actually do this. Uh, if it's primary, slot. If slot is primary, oh no, okay, I have to do it like this. But yeah, there was no item to drop, so it didn't drop properly. And it did drop where it shouldn't. Okay, it's switching weapons now properly. So I can have only one picked up and I see them attached. Now I have to try to understand why, if they are, like, where are they? What's going on here? Are they hidden in game? Yes, they are hidden in game. Okay, item component, search, hidden in game. Oh, might be it. Okay, it gets attached, gets swapped, gets swapped, gets swapped, gets swapped. Okay, I can pick up only one, just like I wanted. Now I want to do one more mechanic like I would normally do in... Okay, so all this works, I can stop it. And this is relatively little work to make inventory work like it does in Counter-Strike. So last thing I want to do is when I pick up an item and I want to do a second check after this is done. So first of all, I want to just do this. And then I want to see if inventory has in slot, has item. No. What was it called? It's inventory component. So inventory component has oh, I don't have get item in slot. No, I have get item in slot. Okay. Okay, get item in slot. No. And my slot is active weapon now. And if it doesn't have an item in slot, I want to see if the item I'm picking up has just tag weapon. That's it. Just to make sure that is it a weapon? If it is a weapon, and of course it is, just to be sure, I want to equip it. Equip item. Yeah, just equip item. In the slot active weapon. For the same inventory component, I want it to be visible. And on unequip, I always want to hide. I think I already done that. But let's make sure that on unequip, we are hiding. Oh, we're not hiding. Hide item, hide. Because then we call on item unequip, and if we want to make it visible again, we can. You know what? We have this function hide item, and we need one more bool here that's going to make life easier. Simulate and so if unhide, we want to set simulate physics only if simulate is true. Only if simulate is true, we want to do this. If it's not, we want to go straight here. Okay, so now in our test weapon, in our equip item, we might just, instead of doing this, say hide item and visible let's rename it. Instead of hide, let's make it visible. Or otherwise visible, and we're going to switch execution. And now we do exact opposite because we want to say visible. So visible is collision. Visible not is hidden. Change visibility, and we want to change not hidden by visible. And simulating. So we want to now do visible, simulate. Why? Refresh. Okay. And now everywhere where we called this function, hide item, find reference. Okay, pickup item. Hide on pickup is negative. Okay, definitely unsimulate always. This is equip item. Well, then this definitely unhide on equip. We do not change simulate state. We only change simulate state on drop. Or if you want to call it by hand, unequip. Set item visibility. Actually, I like it a lot better. Item visibility. So we want to make it visible on unequip. Why exactly? We want to not make it visible by default. Okay. Visible, visible, yes. Unequip. Hide it, yes. Drop item. We want to make it visible. And we want to simulate if possible. Okay, default is false and false. So this is drop, and then we have this, and then we have this. Okay. Test item, compile. Let's leave it here. That's actually okay. Visible true, visible true, visible true in all cases. On drop, it just gets dropped. On unequip, we do nothing. But on unequip, we already hide item, so we have to change that. On item unequip, okay. So if it's unequipped from any other slot, we drop. If it's unequipped from this slot, we want to actually visibility, set item visibility. I want to say visible. So reveal it because we know we haven't dropped it. Let's check. Okay, something is wrong. Now on drop, it doesn't simulate. Why? Item component, drop item. Visible true, simulate true, set simulate. What's simulating this physics? Oh. Okay. So when we call this function multiple times, okay, we are setting this, but we need to make one more check. Here. So we need to actually say here, we need to check what's simulating physics branch. So if it is true, we don't want to set it again. If it is false, if it at least once was set to true on the first pickup, then we want to skip it. Otherwise, we want to set it. And otherwise, we want to actually go here. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So it gets set on first try. 6 was 7. Okay, I can still drop items and they drop properly. Some of the items, like the weapons, are falling through the floor because their collision is terrible. I'm not going to fix that for now, at least. Or maybe I should. Mm, create physics item, create and assign. No, not a capsule. I want a box. That's awesome. Thank you. And I want to do the same for this one. Create physics asset and assign, and it's a box. Amazing. Okay. Yeah, now they're not going to be falling through the floor because they are a lot bigger. Oh, I think the pistol did fall from the floor regardless. I can switch weapons really fast. Doesn't matter. Okay, so now I want to open my test character and I want to go to mesh and I want to add one more socket, which will be the, where is it? Okay, handgun socket. I want to add socket, which is called active weapon, and I want to add preview mesh. Rifle. Yeah, cool. And just add it like here, slightly lower. And just in case I want to add a second mesh, pistol. Yeah, it's exactly the same spot. Okay. And let's get back to our test weapon. Okay, let's make it a custom event. Let's call it attach mesh to character. Maybe just attach to character. And that is this, and it just says inventory and so no, it should just say inventory and slot. As you can see, gameplay tag, and it's going to say that if it is primary, then we want to say this. If it's secondary, we want to say this. Oh, I can do it a lot easier. Ah, I can just say socket. I already have socket. Uh, mm, okay, I'm just going to say if this item component type uh, equals rifle, then use this, and if not, then please use this. This is not ideal. Mm. Oh, I can make it easier. I can just say type to socket. Why am I complicating things for no reason? Gameplay tag. I can just map it. I can have socket name, which is name. Yeah, it's name. Yeah, it's name. And I can just have 3 defaults. So I can just say rifle, pistol, and that's it. And this is pistol, and this is rifle. Find this, and just does that. Okay, just attach properly. Yeah, I could also make like another mapping that maps gameplay tags of items to proper. Yeah, and I can just map it with one go instead of doing this. Probably I should. Remap item to slot. I mean, yeah. Yeah, this is. Should I put it in the plugin? No, I should not. So basically, item rifle is slot name primary is primary, and pistol is obviously secondary, and that's the main slot. Get no find item component type. So find. I don't need to do this anymore. I don't have to do this anymore. I don't have to do this anymore. I can just say I don't need this sequence as well. I can directly just call this. And I don't need this command because I got this one. I don't need this at all. Wait, no, I do need this. So I do need a sequence. So this handles all weapons, and this handles equipment in the main slot. So if it so mm, on item pickup, we do this. We find this slot, equip in slot. It's this slot, visible, and then attach to mesh holster. But this holster is also like here. Oh, I can just put it here. Make it here, and I don't need this. Oh, no, let's get back. I do want this, and I don't want this here. I want it to be here. So I want to do this, and I want to say, oh yeah, please do that. And this is the inventory. Uh, and now after I do that, I want to get item in slot active weapon. If there is an item, and it is a weapon, okay, if there isn't an item, because we already handled a single item and just we already have single equipment. So this is already handled, which is great. And when we finish this, so we drop an item, it's in single frame, we already drop an item, which means we can get item in slot, active weapon now, and if it has no item, so this isn't valid, I don't need to check this. I am weapon, so that's okay. I want to also equip weapon. Well, if it's false, I want to also equip in this slot. Now, equip in active if empty. And I want to also print string and say weapon equipped in active slot. Oh, you know what? I actually want to cut it out. I want to do append. I want to paste it here. And here I want to say name, actor name. No, just self-reference here, get display name. Oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so this should be enough to handle Counter-Strike inventory. Okay. Was it equipped in active slot? Yes, it was. Now this shouldn't. Okay, slot not being defined. That's interesting. Oh, we haven't matched. We should visually see that as well. Okay, so if it is not active slot, do this. If it is active slot, want to set visibility, and we do want to attach to mesh, but we want to predefine the socket name to be the one that we did set in the character, and I don't remember what we named it, of course. It was, I think, active weapon, but I'm not sure. Active weapon it is, yes. Okay, it's active weapon, and it's this inventory. Okay, it didn't attach properly, so it wasn't put in the active weapon slot. Oh, because that was on unequipped, wasn't it? Yes, it was. That's my fault. This is on item unequipped. Okay, that's it. Equip if active is empty, and here we want to do this. Self, okay. Okay, we have it in our hand as we should, and pistol should go to the holster. Actor hidden in game is true for some reason for pistol now. Also, I am worried about this debugging information that was here. Action on equipment slot. Okay. Where is that? It's here. Item to find. So we are checking if such a key exists. Okay, slot exists. Where do we call slot exists? Add item to slot. Okay. Remove item from slot. Is it only here? No, that's impossible. Slot exists. We also have it in the item. Morning. Oh, what's new in the new AGR? Sorry for not replying for such a long time. Basically updating everything to Unreal Engine 5 standards and improving on everything. Like we have over a year of feedback. Actually, we have like 2 years of feedback since the last version. What is he doing? And we are adding new components. Like we want to add ballistics to AGR Pro, and we want to add flight, and we want to add a builder, like a grid builder. I think. Okay. remap item. Oh, okay. Primary rifle, secondary pistol, and so it remaps items to equipment. So of course, primary, secondary. They're just in the inventory. Let's see. Equip item, and this is item type, remap item to slot. So items to slots. I am finding an item and I am returning a slot, equipping slot. Okay, great. Um, mm-hmm. Okay. On item equipped. Let's see. Print text, format text, item name got equipped into slot name. Mm, mm, action on equipment slot none was attempted. Action on equipment slot none. Somewhere slot exists, receives empty. Slot. So remove item from slot, add item to slot. Okay. Remove item from slot and item to slot here. Okay, so equip in slot, equip in slot, add item to slot from slot. Equip from slot. Slot just has to exist. Why is this error message ever popping up actually? Let's put our F9 here and let's see what's the state of things when this happens. Okay, why? None. None. How did we get here? Okay, which slot exists? Is it this one? Is it this one? Or is it this one? Or is it this one? Oh. Ooh. Unequip item. Okay, yeah, we do have a slot here. Okay, 4 breakers. Let's see which one triggers. Okay, equip item. We go here. Wow. Equip item already fails? Equip in slot? Why? Let's see. Equip item. On item pickup. Equip item. Equip in slot. This fails. Why? AGR item component. Okay, item type. Find. Oh my god. Okay, primary. Pistol is secondary. Was that it? No. No, it wasn't. Which is super odd. Because that means... Oh, here. Which item is it? Rifle 3. Okay. Rifle 3. So we are in this execution. Primary rifle. It finds primary rifle by key. Primary rifle. Equipment sold primary weapon. It should have this one. Watch this value. Okay. Here is the issue. Execute. Boom. Okay. Nothing. Why? Why it's nothing? It will be the same for the pistol. Well, probably. It completely skipped this one. So it went directly into equipping active weapon after pickup. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Is this valid? Component bound even inventory. I think it is. Yeah, it's a very specific component. Why? Why this stupid thing? Why? Why? Why I can't remap? Like, uh, find, like, that's the proper one. Mm. Okay, screw that. I always want to go through here. I'm assuming it should be valid. Okay. You know what? I think this is one of those cases where I'm going to save everything. Oh, one more thing. I can just test instances of actors. I don't really know. Uh, okay, again, let's open the main blueprint. So inventory component, and let's open item component. And let's go to items, template, weapon. And just in case, let's open the sub weapons. But let's first go here and see type to socket. It's fine. Remap items. It's fine. It's not empty. Okay. So what the hell happened here? Uh, okay. Mm, Mhm. Okay. Visible, hidden in game, no. So what's wrong with my stackable items? Am I getting the wrong map? Oh yeah, I am in the wrong map. Oh, let's get here, 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 and let's set it as default. Or is it? No, that wasn't the wrong map. That was the correct map. Yeah, and there are the stackable items. And where are they? They are all at 000. And why exactly? And their transform reset for some reason? Mm, mm, mm. Okay, weird. Oh, let's look at the map. Let's look at the weapons and let's see. Type to socket, remap item to socket. Yeah, they are empty. So they are probably empty because by some reason they are overwritten here. Mm, yeah, I don't know why. So I'm test rifle. Okay, so this is rifle. So I want to overwrite rifle and map it to primary, and I want to open pistol, and I want to do the same. I want to remap uh, pistol to secondary. Oh no, pistol to secondary slot. And now every instance should have it remapped as well. Okay, yes, 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 okay, and yes. Okay, so it got equipped into primary weapon and then it gets equipped into active weapon, which is exactly what we wanted. Weapon then triggers that it got equipped in active slot. And okay, so let's take off all those breakpoints. The issue was indeed the mapping was empty. Now, why was it empty? I have no clue, because sure as hell I didn't leave it empty. Mhm. Okay. No breakers, no breakers. Gets to the tie, as it should. It gets attached here. Does it see that I have 2 items in inventory? Yes. Does it see 2 with weapon? Yes. Let's pick up few items. Now it sees these items and 2 weapons in inventory. So it does see all the attached items in my inventory as it should. 2 items with test. That's interesting. Is it correct? Oh, probably. 1, 2, oh, 3. Okay. So this one fails. So tag test fails. 6, 2, 2. Yes, correct. Drop, drop, drop. Okay. Okay, on drop item, it should get unequipped. I'm not really sure if it was. So if I now drop random items and I pick up this, yeah, I drop it again. So when I am unequipping an item, I'm probably not clearing it. Remove item from slot. Oh, should I remove first? Maybe? Maybe that's the issue. And once I remove, I can add an empty reference? Because what happens is that when I pick up new item and I equip in slot and I then equip, I still unequip the previous one. And this goes in the item component, in the equip, and it goes here. Get item in slot, meaning that this is still valid for some reason. So I pick up a rifle, I drop it, and I pick up another one, and I do this. Why? Item in slot is true. It's still rifle. Okay. It is still rifle, just as I thought. Which means that on unequip, I go then to my weapon, and on unequip, I drop, and on item drop, oh, where it gets dropped. Okay, I need to do it on item drop. So on item drop, I detach, but I have to get inventory, and I have to say what was it? What should I remove item from slot? Okay, yeah. So I have to say equipment, all equipment slots. Yes. I need to say for this equipment slot, I want to find if no contains. So this is just for keys. Okay, so I have to get all items. Now I need to check if. Okay, this is by keys, not by values. I need to get values. I need to see if we are equipped. Because if we are equipped, don't we have a function for that? Is weapon equipped or something like that? Get item in slot, add item in slot. Yeah, we need a helper function for that. Is item equipped? And it just says item, which is an actor. And we need to get equipment. And we need to say values. And if it just contains true or false, we really don't care, to be honest. Return, we want to say is contained, and we want to also know the slot. Okay, now how to find the slot? We already know that it is contained, so now we are looking for the slot. If it is not, we just say does it contains, make local variable found, is equipped in all slots, because it might be multiple ones. Then keys, we have to iterate on all keys if it is contained. And we have to go through each key, all of them, without break. And we need to say find and then we have to say is equal item is equal to this item. I don't know why I can't list it like this. Okay, so if it is equal item, we want to say slots, and this is gameplay tag array. Probably container would be better. Okay. Get add unique this. So if it finds us in any of the slots, we want to know which slot. And when we are complete with this, then we want to do this return. as well. And this is this. And this new local variable, we're going to say all slots. Okay, here goes a new helper function. So we can say is equipped, is item equipped. Should this be pure? Can be easier. No, it has two outputs. It shouldn't be pure, especially as we're going to use both of them. Definitely not pure. Here, okay, so is item equipped before we do anything else. It's in the same execution line and it's the same owner as an item. Okay. If it is equipped, then we need to make sure that we unequipped. If it's true, then for each loop. If it's false, we just go forward. But if it is true, we have to handle removing from equipment. We want to remove item from slot on drop. For every slot we do this, and then on complete we continue. Okay. And yes, and 5, so I drop it, and I don't drop it again because I already know that I should have my, where's my, I drop an item, here is this, and we have inventory and active slots should all be empty. Okay. And if I pick up a pistol, I now have this pistol in 2 slots, and now I have this in my another slot. And weapons should ignore camera collision, of course. Because that's annoying. Okay, where is this guy? It's here. It's here. Those are my equipment slots. Let's see. Pistol 3. Pistol 1. It gets updated only in the secondary, not in the active. Okay, so this is active, this is primary. Okay. So I do this. My active is still rifle. Oh, it is exactly as I designed it. So if I pick up this, it will just update the pistol. If I pick up a rifle, I should update 2 slots. And I did. Okay. No way. Everything works as intended. So we have, oh, we also tested that getting items attached also works. But we had an issue with get all items. Get all items of tags. So for each so if item tags contains any of the tag, and what tag am I checking in my test? Let me pick up those items. Okay, so 1, 11 items. 2, 2 items that are weapon. That is precise. Even though I have 3 slots in equipment filled, but it's not counting items twice, which is great. Exactly as intended. 3, 6 items with tag tests. And then test stackable item 2, 3. Yeah, that's great. And then oops, dropped something. Never mind. Let's do 3 again. Tag test. 1. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. And it's telling 6. Oh, never mind. It's telling correctly. Why did I thought it was wrong? This doesn't have test. This does have test. Yeah, it works. Let's test it on multiplayer. Did I replicate the weapon correctly? Probably not. Close those, test weapon. Let's see, multiplayer replication. Yes, yes, yes. Gun. Components replicated autonomous proxy. Okay, yes. So let's test it on dedicated server. If changing equipment works. Oh, it's in my active hand. It's in my active hand. Okay. Okay. If I pick up rifle now, if I pick up another. It works. It works. Okay, it works. I can like interact with those objects, etc. Multiplayer. No error messages. There's no error messages. Okay, I'm happy. What else? Oh, I know which one I need to test even more. Let's go here. Blueprint. No, gameplay test, and I need to handle here equipment slots updated. Okay, I need to print text, format text. I already have so many prints. Equipment component event dispatcher item, item taken action on slot. Okay, that's it. Item slot to string. Okay. Debug equipment. So this is a generic equipment behavior. Let's see if it works. Yeah, I can test on multiplayer. Server, 2 equips. 1 equipment. Now I should get 2. Equipment and equip. Okay. Let's test on single player. I need to make sure that they are executing in order because it is crucial. Update pickup. Okay. Primary weapon and then on active weapon, just as I intended. Okay. Boom. Okay. Item update equipped didn't trigger. And now we have 2. Add onslaught primary active. Okay, that is weird. Okay. Call on item equipped. Remove item from slot. Action is remove. Okay. Maybe this isn't necessary. After all, probably it isn't. Oh, and let's go here and let's say on item updated. Okay, on item updated. Picked up. Okay. Equip item. On item equipped. Yeah, cool story, but also call on item updated. How about that? And say that this item got equipped. Okay. So this is equipped. Unequip. Call on item updated. Cool. But also call owner and say, where are we? Unequip. Unequipped. Oh, I think we made only one. No, we didn't do only one debug. Okay, we're going to do that in a second. Here, unequip item. Okay, unequip item, use item, call on item used, call Also, target is of course inventory. Event is used. But we don't have a gameplay tag. We don't have payload on this event. But we got this. So it's okay. Use of items should be handled inside items, not in the equipment. Okay. Drop. Dropped. Okay, we are just doing this. And destroyed. Call on item destroyed. Okay. Okay, let's try. Equipped in slot. Equipped in slot. Picked up equipped. Oh, it did get called out 3 times. Okay. So equipped, then this and this, equipped this and this, and also picked up. Okay, that's great. Now, can I clear my console? I mean, clear console? No, I can't. Okay, let's just run it with it. Let's pick up one set, second set. We got this print and we got this picked up. Okay. Boom. Remove from primary and active, which is correct. Drop unequipped, which is correct. Equipment component event dispatcher add-on slot primary and active. So unequipped wasn't handled twice because we unequipped from every single slot in a single tick, I guess. So we got remove, add, dropped, unequipped, and we have equipped. Okay, yes, but we should have 2 unequipped. Okay. Yes, we should have 2 unequipped, and I know why. Because on drop item, when we drop, we do this, and we don't call unequipped here, which we should on drop, probably. Or we should even, in drop, we should just say unequipped item instead of this. We should say unequipped item from this slot in inventory self. Let's test it like this. It was third update. Okay. So update. This was it. Okay, so now it was this from here. Equipment, component, event dispatcher. Okay. Remove. Great. Unequipped, dropped, and guess what? Again unequipped, which is correct. It was twice unequipped and once dropped. And then it says added, updated, equipped, updated, equipped, which is correct. Updated, pickup. I don't know why this order is so weird, because it should get drop and then twice called unequipped, but instead it calls unequipped, drops unequipped. This is one frame, but in order, it got dropped first. Or maybe it didn't. Unequipped, dropped, unequipped. Oh, it didn't. It got unequipped by hand and then dropped by me by handling in the item, and dropping in the item made sure that it gets unequipped from other slot. It is correct. It is in order of execution, exactly as should be. Okay. False at stack 4. Item inventory ID updated. Got picked up by. Okay. Update pickup. Okay. Item pickup. So on stacking we don't do update? What? On stack pickup BP item. Oh, okay. So this is from item. I want to now remove some of the prints I was doing, so I don't want those. I want to just debug. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do it like this. Debug, and default is true. Great. So do this. This. Oh, no. Actually, always to drop on item use. So if debug true, then print. If no, then go forward. If debug true, print. If no, then go forward. And only if debug is true, then go forward. And okay. And let's turn it off. Is it again? No, okay, it's false. So it should print a lot less. I don't feel like it does. Item, some item picked up. Okay. 5 dropped. So every time visibility false update updated, which is true, and then picked up. Why does it? True dropped, false picked up. Okay, last 5. Dropped, picked up, and then previously it was. Okay, once it got updated, test stackable C4. Stackable item 2, that was the one. 3 on 10. It got updated only. Why? Oh, dropped, picked up, and updated. Picked up and updated. Why? Same item? No. It was. Oh! Okay. Yeah, it's part of stacking. It changed stack composition. Okay, that actually makes sense. So I tested event dispatchers. I got only one last thing and I'm done. I have to go through every function and every variable and make sure that they're properly marked for replication and they're doing everything as they should. And just making a final review. Okay, finding an item, has item, yeah, okay. Add item to slot. Yeah, slot must exist for this to get called. Remove item from slot. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's item equipped. It's doing the add unique as it should, okay. And it's measuring all the slots it's equipped in. Okay. Oh, okay, because we just need one tag. Uh, of tags, I would rename it. Little items of tags. Yeah, okay. No, it's tags. It's an array. Um, it's a single class and a single gameplay tags. Get all items, count all stacks is item in inventory. Okay, just checks if it contained. Oh no, limits. I forgot about limits. I have to do limits. Oh no. Why do we even do limits? Should we even do it? Like, it's unused and it's something that should be handled probably by the developers. I never used it um, in my tutorials. It's easy to extend. How about we don't? Like, is it even used anywhere? No, 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 nowhere, right? Yeah, it's nowhere. Uh, because that would have to be part of can item be picked up, pretty much. So do we do anything in can item be picked up? We'd have to get inventory. We'd have to get equipment and inventory component. Get my inventory component, which is annoying to get on every single one. Oh, and it should have input because it is relevant who picks it up. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Can be equipped, can be unequipped. Okay, and now in all of those, we do this, we do this, we do this, we do this. Okay, connected, 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 and here it also has reference to inventory. Okay. So can this inventory destroy this item? Pretty much. Now, if we want to have limits, we would have to implement them in can be picked up. I would have to use limit it's not going to work for jigsaw inventory types that have like very specific shapes of items. It's a very rudimentary check. You would have to overwrite it regardless if you're making a jigsaw inventory, but it would solve most inventory issues. And then there's the question, what happens when a pickup fails? No, we just have those helper functions and we are removing it from here. There are no limits. Okay. This is replicated non-negotiable. Okay, let's go through it. So inventory. Replicated, yes. Save game, yes. Replicates to everyone. I would like to have it only to owner, but I'm not sure if it works properly. I mean, no, this should be to everyone. Just to everyone. Owner's ID same, has to replicate to everyone. It's save game. This is not replicated, only valid on the server. This definitely not save game because it's a reference and it's replicated to definitely owner only. But that might mean that I will have issue getting all items now. Yeah. Oh no, it says 4. It's 0 with weapon tag. Okay. 2 with weapon tag, 6 item. 3 and 1. Okay. 12, 7, 3. Okay, that replication didn't break anything. That's great. So this is already quite a change. Equipment slots are not replicated and they should actually be saved. No, actually we always should have them. No, they should have get saved. And we probably need update equipment slot on active client. Can I do it like this? I can just say that if I am on server, I want to call it on client. No, everyone can do it themselves. We don't care. This is delete on server only. Well, everything is on server only. Generate random IDs. Okay, that's great. And then spawn this container and set it. Oh, and set reference to self, which is important. Okay, so in our inventory container, we have this, and this is replicated to everyone. And we have this, which is direct reference, non-replicated at all, because only server needs to use it. Is it ever used anywhere? Anywhere ever? Get my inventory components. I don't think we use this at all anymore, even. Find reference. Yep, we don't. Which means that in item, find my, where is it? Internal. It's not internal anyway now. It's actually helper function. It's item action, actually. Okay. Uh, okay. Set items ownership is private. Find the reference. Oh, yeah, exactly. Okay, let's get back here. Mm, 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 mm. Count all stacks. Okay, and it is for items, whatever they are. So first you get items of specific type and filter them yourself. Um, get all equipped items. I don't have a function to get all equipped items. And now we want to get equipment slots and we want to have items get no utility map values. No, actually for each loop we want to have a temporary array. We're going to call it equipped items. Items equipped. This is just all equipped items. We don't really care where they're equipped at. And now we want to add unique. And the unique is the keyword because we don't want to know, we just want to know all items in our equipment and we can figure out what they are. But I don't care if they're equipped in multiple slots, probably. So let's just have this just in case. Okay. On rep weight limit on rep. Okay, those are empty functions now. Helper functions. Slot exists. This is also a helper function. Slot exists. Okay. Container default. Okay, so This is replicated save game. Inventory ID is being randomized. Owner's ID not. I mean, it is randomized, but it might not be. Explosion spawn, yes. Explosion spawn, no. Okay. We need two more events. Um, mm, Server set owner's ID. And this must go on authority. And we want to just set owner's ID. Owner's ID if server authority. Yes, active equipment slots. Whenever we do anything on it, we are finding, we are adding, and we are calling this Okay, so all functions that are working on client side of getters are going to fail. So is item in get all equipped items? Is item equipped? They're going to fail on client. And should get save gamed on server, and it is not exposed on spawn. It's oh no, it actually is. This is not replicated owner only. Items updated. Item updated. Equipment slot updated. Equipment action slot item. Item should be first. Then action and slot. Item event. Okay. Inventory component is finished. Item component. Let's go through everything. That's like a lot. We got this. We got this. Private. Ah, what happened? Okay, I couldn't stop dragging. Okay, randomize ID. It should be randomize. Well, okay, random ID. And it is item ID, which makes sense. We are adding tags to actor component tags. This is unused anywhere. We are referencing to item tags directly. No need to make that. Mm, I think. Okay, now this should be definitely true always. This is very important. We don't have anything else here. And this, we don't even need this really. We can just do this. And it's only if it's empty, which makes sense. So if the item is not empty, we need also a custom event server set item ID. And we just want to say authority. And we want to say set item ID. And this is not RPC call. Set item ID with authority. And this is public for any reason if you want to override item IDs, not to be completely random. Let's go through variables. Item name. This is just a friendly name. Just a friendly name of the item. We assume that all items have display names. And it is save game relatable because if we create new item at runtime, we want to, I have to do this runtime creation. Then we need this, which means it just has to be save game relevant. Should it be replicated to everyone? Yes, definitely. Item type is replicated to everyone and it is save game. Item tags is definitely save game replicated to everyone. Stackable is save game instant editable expose on spawn. This is expose on spawn, expose on spawn, expose on spawn. Okay, yes. Stack count, yes, yes. Okay, this is replicated to everyone in save game. And this is save game. And in theory, I want it to be non-replicated. If it is exposed on spawn, it has to be replicated. And this must be as well. This is actually even just private variable. Oh, we can actually move it. Yeah. Or even better, we could move it to the plugin config. Yeah, we can remove it from here at all, I would say, and move it to plugin config. Item ID replicated must be save game. Expose on spawn only if we are spawning a new item. Replicated to everyone. Yes. Inventory ID replicated to everyone. Save game. Okay. Because here inventory ID we are saving. Yes, we are saving after randomization. Okay, that's the thing. I wanted to know. Container is ready. This is ready. Library is yeah, it's ready. Okay, just going through everything here. Okay, this is okay. Inventory ID and owner ID. No, only item is visible at spawn. While estimating physics is internal. Not exposed. Doesn't have to be replicated. And doesn't have to be. It should be saved, but not anything else. This should be saved. This should be saved. This, this no. This yes, yes, and this yes. Okay, we got item component. It's ready. Inventory component ready. Okay, I want to design one more test that's going to be final one. Template is going to make a new blueprint. Actor, I'm going to go with BP underscore scale test, item scale test. And we're just going to place it somewhere here. And this item scale test on begin play is going to do crazy shit. Or actually on tick. On tick, it's going to spawn actor from class. And class is actor. So it's going to spawn actor of actor. No, actually static mesh. Static mesh actor. And we're going to set mesh to the static mesh component. And that's going to be shape something. No, where is the dice from? Where is it? Polygon prototype. I love this pack. Meshes, buildings, icons, primitives. It's here. I don't want to use this one. I want to use some other ball that is even different. Maybe this one. Soccer ball 1. Okay, can be soccer ball 1. Get actor transform. There's no owner and no instigator. Always spawn. Try to adjust location, but always spawn. Component scale. Okay, so just one. Set scale. Simulate physics, let's say yes. We might want to also set material. Yeah, and we just want to set set material to be the same as we have here on those assets. So I just want to know what is the material of this. And let's use one we haven't used yet. So this basic highlight. Just set that for ID 0. And let's see if that even works for now. Oh, wait, I want to test it locally. That's one thing. Because it's a non-replicated actor. Oh, mobility static. Oh, okay. Mm. Set mobility movable right after spawn. Ignore the scale. Visibility, set visibility of the component to visible and propagate to children. Uh, okay. Maybe doing it on think was a bit too much. I mean, it's not, uh, but I'm going to make two small changes for this stupid actor. Where is it? Uh, Test. Oh, it got removed from the map. That's great. Uh, Everything stays as it was. I'm just going to change class defaults. We have tick interval of 0.15 or something. So the tick is not as terrible. Okay, so it's spawning actors. That's cool. Crazy amount of actors. Okay. So it's spawning crazy amounts of actors. Now for this actor, I want to add component. Add actor component. No. How do I spawn actor component? How do I add component? Add item component? Oh, okay. I have to do like this by class specifically. I haven't touched Unreal in such a long time. I keep on forgetting very basic stuff. Okay, item name is some item name, and it is definitely stackable. Stack count is between 1. Okay, so it will do a random integer in range between 1 and let's say 10, and max stack count will be always 10. It's a random pool if it's even stackable. Uh, mm, Random array item. Okay, great. Make array, and I'm going to make like 3 different items. It's going to be test item. It's going to be yeah, it's just going to be test item. Never mind. Item tags. That's going to be make array, and let's just say spawned actor. Spawn dynamically. Item ID I'm going to leave empty. And for every of those spawns, I want to do a print text. Format text, I want to say name, stack, And now stack by max. ID. Okay. And from here I want to take ID. I want to take stack count. Stack max count. And I want to take name. Okay, it's randomizing IDs, it's generating stacks. Okay, so those are all items. Let's do it like this. Let's have a count. Make it an integer. I want to just plus plus or repeat until. So I want to do for loop. Standard for loop. So from 0 to how many to spawn. And this is instance that they were exposed on spawn. Default is 100. So from 1 to 100, I want to spawn an actor. And I can now decrease the tick even more. So within 10 seconds, it should be 100 actors. Wait. No. Yeah, no. I found 100 actors per tick. That's not exactly what I wanted. Let's do it like this. Begin play, not tick. Okay, it did spawn 100 actors. Oh, I can spawn like 10 per tick. And on this, I can say plus 10. Set. I can say do this only if how many to spawn is below. I mean, it's like 5. No, I want to have a limit. I want to have a limit. And let's say that it's 100. So I want to spawn 10 per tick. And then I want to stop. So I want to have a gate. I want to say do this. And already spawned. Uh, and then I check and I do custom event and say close gate. Uh, if how many to spawn is smaller than how many has been already spawned. It's not precise. It's not going to spawn exactly 100. Oh, yes. And can't start closed or it will fail. Oh, it definitely didn't close the gate. Uh, oh, I can actually do it easier. Oh, I didn't connect it. But let's see. How many to spawn is okay, yeah, so if true, then close gate. If false, then move forward. Oh, close gate, and that's it. Don't move forward. That should spawn exactly 100, I guess. Oh, and on close gate, get um, print string. Append and say already spawned out of how many to spawn. Okay, but it didn't actually because I closed it before going through the loop. So I start with 0, I add 10. 10 is lower than this, so I go through the loop, I spawn 10, then I add 20, it's from 20, then I add 100, and this is not smaller, so I go forward, and then I add 110, and now it is smaller, so it will not. Okay, so this guarantees proper execution now. And I can, because I'm spawning so many at once, I can change that to 0.2 maybe. Let's change scale. Set scale. Set actor scale 3D. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do like 0.3. 0.3 and 0.3. Okay, and they do react on my clicking. But they do not stack because they all have different IDs. Why I don't see my component? I do have 30 items, no weapons, no tag test, testable item 2, 0. I can drop items. Okay. Let's add a tag test. "14 items with test." Okay, so they didn't stack because how do we handle stacking? Let's see. Pickup item. How do we handle stacking? We're saying that they are of the same class. Okay. But they should call my test character. Now they should on item updated. Um, okay, it's a print text, format text, and what I do want to do here is say item name got updated event. Okay, name enum to string event. Okay. Oh, wait, what? Fresh? Oh? Pickup, updated, pickup. Okay. Dated 62 picked up. 14 picked up. 34, 31 picked up. What happened to 34? Uh, okay, let's make a more confined limited number of how many we want to spawn because I want to interact with them. Let's move them closer to us so we don't lose any. And I just want to have 10. Oh, some of them fallen through the floor. That's great. Zero, 2, 5, 6. Okay, so those prints starting mesh actors something are from here, I guess. From my clicks? From what really? Maybe from my clicks? Oh yeah, it's probably this. Ignore it. 6, 7, 8, 9, and one falling through the. Oh no, it didn't fall through the floor. I got all 10. Okay. Only one got updated. 4 got updated, and then picked. So how do I even get? Okay, I need to have a count of all. Which one was it? Get all items of class, get random item, count test. I think it was test, right? The tag I added here. Yeah, test. Okay. So I want to count, get all items of test and get their stack count. Oh, and some of them might not be stackable, so let's make sure they're all stackable. I want them to stack properly. Not stacking might be the issue as well. So let's say they're stackable, all of them. 8, 9, got you, all of them. Okay, so I got 5, 8, 11, 27, 34, 52, 59. Well, or 49? What? How is it? Got 5 items. Yeah, so it's definitely less than 50. This, and this is 11, 18, 25, 27, 31, 34, 42, 49. Okay, I cannot count in memory. That is pathetic, but it is correct now. So let's get back to spawning 100. You know what? Let's spawn 1,000 items. And let's go to my test, and I want to do something important. I want to do an 8 test. So 8 key. Move this out of the way. Okay. And this test is going to say get all items, get all actors with tag item. Get item component. For each loop, get item component and just do a pickup. Um, yeah, I want to pick up into this inventory. 8. Okay, picked up everything. 8. Picked up everything. Oh, okay. Infinite loop. Okay. Okay, it's saying million. Let's say 10 million. That's an infinite loop for us. Okay. For an infinite loop that executed pretty fast. Again, it was pretty fast. I picked up 1,000 items and stacked them. I got 570 items in my inventory right now. 2 weapons, as I should. 565 that are with the tag test. Only 3 items of test stackable 2. I can start dropping random items. I can try to use random items and I get update used. And on 7 I can say I got 4,966 stacks of item test. I can again pick up everything. Okay. I should, however, item component, pick up item. I need to have one more test here. So set visibility. And we need to make sure we're not already in our inventory. So we don't pick up item we already picked up. So if it is in inventory, false. If it is true, then print string, you already have this item dummy. Oh, that's speed up already. Ooh. You already have this. Okay, yeah, printing this many even text just takes some time. So how many actors it is? It's over 500 actors I'm picking up at the same time. In, in blueprints, it's very hard to actually measure performance of action like this. Okay, let's make one more test. We're going to drop all items. 9. I'm going to say get all items. And for each loop, drop item. Oh, get item component, drop item. Mm-hmm. Okay, probably some of them will be 45. Mm-hmm. Rotations. The rotation inventory is our inventory. Uh-huh. Okay. Uh, oh, yeah. Calculate drop transform for item. I forgot about that part. Otherwise, it dropped at 000 because that returned an error. Okay, so again, just have to wait 10 seconds. By the way, I'm impressed by the physics engine with chaos. I'm super impressed. Okay, picked up everything. 9. Okay, everything. Oh, that doesn't even didn't even do a hinge. Pickup is pickup is more heavy because you're doing attaching of actors to actors. Detaching and teleportation is a lot easier. There's like less loops. Okay, yeah, I just pick up everything and drop. Okay, spawning dynamic actors works. Okay, I think I think it's done. I think a lot of optimization can be done in C++ later on, but we have to make sure that it works exactly as intended. And dropping limitations that were not really implemented last time as well is a good thing. So this is, I think, done. I went through all the variables and all the flags, all the event dispatchers. Yeah, okay, inventory is complete. I can sit down and start working on the next component now. Oh, oh my god. That took like what, 15 hours or something? Mm. But I got it to work a lot easier this time. Oh, and I wonder, actually it should work on multiplayer even with this pickup and this replication and this crazy thing. Oh, oh, but I didn't trigger on the tests on 8. Or I did. Let's see. Server. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't. So of course it doesn't work. Like this works on server side. So if I'm walking here, I'm actually colliding with those items that don't exist, but they do. While this is properly replicated. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm done for the day. Thank you for joining me if you watched, or if you're watching a recording later on. Yeah, see you guys soon. I'm going to continue working on AGR this week.